Hi, my name is Chris, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing CSS Battle Daily Target for June 25, 2025. Alright, so first thing we always do is figure out how many elements we're going to need. Alright, so we have the body element. We don't need to do anything with HTML for that. And then we're going to have this div here, this light purple box with the rounded border down here, this square, and then this triangle-ish sort of shape. So basically just three divs. Alright, and so I like to use letters of the alphabet to label my divs. Not a best practice for the real world, but for CSS Battle it does help you cut down on characters, which will give you a higher score. Alright, so there's our three divs. We're going to make this one A. I'm going to use CSS attributes. Again, just as a way to cut down on your characters and give you a higher score. And then this is looking, well, let's do the body first. That'll make it easier. So body, and we're going to give it a background of the light, whatever this color is. And I always use background, not background color, again, to cut down on characters. Display flex, and then we justify content to center to align horizontally, and then align items center, and that will align everything vertically. Alright, so let's change this to this light purple background. And then we're going to give this, I'm going to guess 160. Yep, cool. And those are pixels. You don't need to specify with the PX in CSS Battle. That's the default setting. And then finally we need to curve this corner here. So we're going to do border radius 0 for the top left, 0 for top right, 0 for bottom right. Border radius, of course, goes clockwise like that. And then down here, I believe it's going to be 80 pixels, right? Perfect. So that's all set. Now we need to get this shape down here. So first of all, we're going to do the background color for both of these. And to get these in the right spot, they're both going to be position relative. So we're also going to do that. So position relative, and then background, back. There we go. There we go. Background of this purple color. Okay. And so this looks to be half of that. So, oh wait, hold on. We got to do B first. I'm sorry. All right, so let's do B first. So B is half of this, half the width and height of this. You see how it's half, so that's simple. Width is 80, height is 80. Now, one thing we can do, this will also cut down on a couple characters, not many, but I think it's worth doing. We're going to move this here because they're both going to have the same border radius. Yep. And then all we need to do is move this down to the bottom. So basically we need to move this from the top 80, right? So we're going to say top 80. Perfect. Now on to C. Like I was saying earlier, this is half the width and height of this. So that's very simple. We're just going to say width 40, height 40. Now we got to put it up in that top corner. So since we have a width of 160 for A here, 160 minus 40 is going to be 120. So we're going to say left 120. Perfect. And now we need to, looks like we need to move it up another 40 pixels, right? So we're going to say bottom 40. My bad. I meant to say 80. There we go. And let's check the diff. That's pretty right on. I'm not too worried about that. All right. So the last thing you always want to do, if you see up here, you have your character count, 898, is first of all get rid of all the comments, and then we're going to get rid of all this white space to the left and put everything on one line, and that will drastically cut down your characters, right? So we're at 460 right now, so I bet this will cut out about 100 characters or so. So I'm just using Command D to highlight all the white space here, and that's on a Mac. I'm not sure what it is on a PC. All right, backspace, backspace. 333, right? So that cut way down on our character count. Get everything on one line. And if you notice, I saw this before and I didn't eliminate the comments or white space. You see here we have 913 characters and my score was 600.07. Now we're down to 330. We'll see how many points this goes up. I probably only anywhere from 5 to 15. I would say it's changes every time I do this. All right, here you go. Submit. Oh, there you go. Went up 17 points. So that was very worth it. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy your day, folks.